Hello, beloved one. Dr. CeeJay Adams, Dr. Goddess on Love and Life, coming at you today from home. And behind me, you'll see my Om, which graces my wall colorfully, a little bit hippie-ish, huh? It's okay. I am a little bit hippie-ish. I'm coming to you today to ask you how blind you are. How blind are you? Today, I was at the laundromat, and this man and his wife and son came in, and he was walking with a service dog. His little boy, who's 9 years old, comes up and he says to me, "He's blind." Well, it's kind of obvious. He had on dark glasses. He had the guide dog. The signs were there that he was blind. But his son was just so excited about it and wanted me to know that his dad was blind. Wow, isn't that interesting? I didn't know if he was protecting his dad or if he was just wanting people to know his life story. I didn't really know why until I started spending time communicating with them. You know, you meet the most fascinating people when you get out in community. And today I met the most amazing family. So James Brumbletti, I believe is how you pronounce his name, the blind painter. Matter of fact, go into YouTube and type in blind painter and you'll see his videos. He is a painter. He's up here for an art festival in Evergreen this weekend, and they're exploring the environment and having some fun in Colorado. As I spoke with him, I discovered that he was not always blind. He went blind in 2000, 2001. Prior to that, he had been an art student, a creative writing, and a literature student. He did not allow his blindness to stop him from living his passion. In fact, what he learned was how to create art using varying colors, putting different things in his colors so he'd know what color he was working with. And he did Braille type raising of paper so that he knew where his lines were. As he was telling me about the way he worked with his quote-unquote impediment, it was so fascinating, so amazing to me. And he has traveled the world vision impaired. Well, no, his eyes don't work. But he has a ton of vision. He sees the world he wants to create right here, and he creates it. He, his wife, his son, and his beautiful dog, Echo, are changing the world. How often do we believe our life is full of impediments and we can't do anything about it? Right? Life is so tough. I don't have the money to do this. I don't have the training to do this. You know, I've heard it said, none are so blind as those who will not see. A Course of Love, one of my favorite wisdom texts, says, love cannot be taught, but it can be recognized. Love is all around us. If we don't recognize it, if we don't recognize the love in our own lives, the people that are giving us love, the love at the bus stop, the love in the grocery store line, the love at the bank, the love at every party we go to, the love at the church service, the love just right here in our own homes. If we can't recognize that love, we are blind because we choose not to see, not because the love's not there. So a quick video to just ask you, where are you choosing to be blind today? Where are you choosing to have no vision? Because let me tell you, it is a choice to see or not to see, right? The famous quote from Shakespeare, to be or not to be, right? It is choice. Life may appear to throw obstacles in our way, but what if instead of being obstacles, those are launching pads to magnificence? What if every financial obstacle was an opportunity to be resourceful? As I was blessing my friend's business this weekend, a prayer came through me that was so fascinating. It said, may every foot that enters in through these doors know the peace and prosperity of the indigenous peoples, the peoples native to the land. Well, what is their prosperity? Their prosperity wasn't dollars and cents, right? It's resourcefulness, it's community, it's having all their needs divinely met and knowing those needs will be met, trusting those needs will be met, and going forward and enjoying life every day at their own pace. I've done events where it was Mexican time or was it Native American time. And what that meant was it didn't matter what time I set the event. If I said it was going to start at 10 in the morning, well, it would really start when people got there. It would start when people got there. It didn't have to be at the breakneck pace that I in corporate America had learned to live by. And so I learned to slow myself down a little bit. And when I slowed myself down, you know what I discovered? I discovered peace. And I discovered a prosperity that can't be taken away from me. A prosperity of a creative mind, of an imagination that takes me all over the megaverse, a prosperity of friends that span the globe, a prosperity of always having my needs met. I have not gone a day without having my needs met. Perhaps they weren't met in the way I had perceived they should be, but they were always met. Love always provides, and love is everywhere, all around us. We need only open our eyes to see it. Today, my beloveds, open your eyes. Don't choose to be blind today. Choose to see what you haven't seen before. Choose to see the provision, the prosperity, the peace, the love. Turn on a news feed and instead of looking for the, oh, woe is me, media outlet messages, look for the miracles of love. My newsfeed is full of them. Matter of fact, I saw a feed, I think it was CNN, of white counter-protesters who set up across the street from black protesters in Dallas. And what happened? They came together. They met in the middle, hugged, embraced, and prayed for their city and for all people around the world who dealt with racism. That's the way we come together. That's the way we see love. Get out and look for love. Get out and look for your magnificence. Get out and look for those things you dream to see because they're right there waiting for you. All right, my beloved, get out and celebrate your magnificence. Shine like the mighty, mighty being that you are. And remember, truly, we are all one. I love you.